Hello, Trinity athletes and families. Welcome to the end of our 2021 spring season. Now, when we started this year, we certainly were not sure what to expect. Starting in the fall, back with really no sports, just keeping it in-house, moving to winter, competing in some sports, particularly varsity levels in basketball and swim and cheer, but not really sure where we were going from there. But then this year, coming in and saying, okay, we are playing for all of our teams. And I'm just so grateful that we've made it to the end safe, that we've been able to compete well and be able to have a successful season. This has been an up and down year, and we've had lots of protocols, lots of guidelines that I know you guys were not ready for, but because of the diligence that you had following these rules, we've made it safely to the end of the finish line. So I want to give props to all of you for doing it the right way and for competing well. Now, this year did have a number of highlights. We had 2 teams that played for the first time. We were supposed to start last spring with our varsity softball and JV baseball teams, but they didn't have their season. But this year, we were able to throw out first pitches for both JV baseball and varsity girls softball, and we are excited to continue that tradition moving forward. We also have a DAC championships team in the varsity boys lacrosse team, beating Highland earlier this season in the DAC championship, and a number of runner-up teams in the DAC as well. And we also have a number of teams competing in states. We have our varsity girls soccer, our varsity girls lacrosse, and our varsity boys lacrosse all competing this week, with our varsity track and field team traveling down to Richmond on Friday to compete in states as well. So it's been a really exciting year. Our teams are still going strong, and we have just been so grateful for everything that's happened this year. In particular, I'm just grateful to the Lord for His hand of provision over us. We had no transmission of COVID spread through our teams, which is a huge blessing. Our teams were able to compete, not have to be shut down this season, and we were able to still be out on the field and play. I'm thankful that we could just compete against other teams. Now, not every team had as many games as others, but we still were able to get other games and other events for each of our teams, in particular our varsity opponents. We're just grateful that we can compete in the DAC, that we can compete in states, and that at the end of the year we can look back and see that we were able to make the most of this season. I'm thankful to all of my staff, as they have done a great job helping support me and our entire program. All of them have poured in tireless hours and energy to make this season what it is, and so I'm grateful to them. I'm grateful as well to all of you, as you guys have been gracious and humble as we have had to navigate this year. Thank you to those who have offered support and offered understanding during these different times that we've never really experienced before, and I just greatly appreciate all of you for that. And finally, I'd like to thank my coaches, as they have poured in so much time and so much energy to make this a season worth remembering, and I'm just so grateful to them for the love that they pour in to the sport and to their athletes. And we are going to take some time now to hear from each one of them as they recount on this season.
Hi everyone, my name is Jackie Meadows, and I was the coach for the middle level girls soccer team this year, along with Coach Shannon Allen. This was technically my second year as the middle level girls coach. Last year was my first year, and we got in a couple weeks of practices, and our first game was canceled due to COVID, so we never actually got to play a game. So I am super thankful that we got to come out and have a season this year, and just thankful to all of you parents for letting your girls come out and play. I'm thankful to all of you girls who came out and played, even though we didn't really know if we would have a game. You knew you'd have to wear masks at practice, which was, I know, uncomfortable at times, but you all came out and played hard each practice, and we were blessed to play 2 games, both against the same school, but it was kind of a treat to get to see you girls play and sort of put to use things you learn in practice. We had a really wide range of players this year. We had girls who've played for years, girls who had maybe played when they were younger and hadn't really played again, and then we had several girls who had never really played soccer before. And I just really appreciate, I remember this from last year, just the good attitude all the girls have of helping each other, good players reaching out to players who are maybe just learning the game and giving them tips and communicating with each other. So I was once again super encouraged by that. And I know Coach Allen and I were really glad to have a game. It's kind of tough, just having practicing on half a field and not really getting to see what the girls are capable of. So it was really fun, especially that first game, to just see the girls come out and play so hard and to win that game. And then 2 weeks later to come out and win by even more. I know Coach Allen and I were talking about how impressed we were with just the game mentality that the girls had as soon as the game started, of just winning every ball, of using their instincts that they have as soccer players, and also taking things that we did in practice and putting them into action. For example, in the first game, scoring a goal off of a corner kick, which we practice, and as most coaches know, you practice that a lot and it doesn't always work out. So it was fun to see that. As far as the Coaches Award goes, I know between Coach Allen and I, we probably had 5 or 6 names of girls that we were interested in giving it to, and it's a tough award to give at middle level just because there's so many things each girl, whether it's just improving over the course of the season, or someone who's a really good encourager, someone who's really talented, someone who just kind of steps up and maybe plays somewhere they don't want to, just to help the team. So we had a lot of options. But this year we are giving the Coaches Award to Adeline Downer. Addie clearly enjoys the game of soccer, is excited to play, and I know Addie probably would have preferred playing a little bit more of an offensive position, but at one practice we put her on defense. We were just kind of shuffling players around, working on something, and she just had this instinct of getting the ball and getting it out, and also just seemed to have a general knowledge of where to move as a defender. And so I just appreciate Addie's positive attitude and kind of embracing that position and sort of being a really solid player back there in the center back there, working with the other 2 outside defenders. And the 3 of them worked so well together, moving together. And I just appreciate Addie's willingness to step up and play that position and play it really hard and really well. So thank you, Addie. We really appreciate it. And I just appreciate all the excitement you brought to the game this year. And I look forward to having you back out next year. And all of you girls, I hope you come out next year. Hopefully we have a full season. It'll be really cool to see you playing against other teams, to see how you do and see how you continue to improve next year. So just keep working this summer. If you ever have anything you want to work on during the summer or have any questions about things you can do to improve, as always, feel free to reach out to me. But it was a pleasure coaching all of you this year. And once again, just thank you, parents, for being flexible this season with quick changes and getting your girls to games and picking them up from practices, and the encouragement that you were to me as well. So I appreciate it, and I'll see you all next year.
My name is Coach Nye. I'm the head coach for JV baseball team. We've had a great season. It's been a real pleasure to get out here and play in our first full season after COVID shut down the program last year, what was supposed to be the first year. So this is the first official season with games for JV baseball at Trinity, and it's been a real treat to be out here this season for the past couple months working with these guys. For some, been playing a long time. Others are a little bit new to the game, but I think everyone's kind of found their place here in our program, and there's been something to learn for everybody. We're getting ready to finish up our season tomorrow with our 3rd and final game, and there's just been tremendous growth and progress from every single person on the team throughout the season. Couldn't ask for much more in terms of cooperation, teamwork, effort, school spirit, energy. These men have been tremendous ambassadors for Trinity Christian School, and we've really enjoyed working with them. Coaches?
Yeah, just echoing that sentiment. Had a great group of guys. They support each other. They clearly are growing together in relationship, but also in Christ and obviously on the baseball field. So it's been a fun season. Awesome getting back out here. Awesome getting to know the guys. Excited for next season. Hopefully a little bit more normal, but certainly can't complain about being out here in beautiful weather. It's some fun baseball.
Yeah. On that note, it feels like it's been a long time coming. Wait for, we had a JV squad last year, and then the pandemic just kind of washed everything over. And had to wait another year, so it felt kind of therapeutic when we were finally able to play our first couple of games. And hats off to the players for being patient and resilient. Dealing with all kinds of uncertainty. But I'm proud of every single player for making gradual improvements, just from fielding to hitting, throwing, base running. It was kind of inspiring, to be honest, and it's amazing to watch them do what they do here on the diamond. So we're excited to cap off the season with the game tomorrow, and I don't know about the coaches, but I'm never going to forget this season and everything we were able to accomplish.
On behalf of the JV baseball coaches, I want to thank all of our players for your incredible work this season. It's been a real pleasure to be out there with you all as your coaches, and we've greatly enjoyed getting to know you all better throughout the season. As we wrap up our season, we wanted to recognize one player as the recipient of the Coaches Award. This player maximized every rep in practice, always giving 100% in each activity that we did, for being an incredible team player, doing whatever the coaches needed him to do for the sake of the team, and for being someone that we felt the team looked up to and respected. And that player is Ryan Gardner. So thank you, Ryan, for your incredible work this season, and to all of our players. It's been an absolute joy to watch you progress as baseball players and as men. So thank you for this opportunity to be your coaches, and we look forward to getting out on the field again soon. Thanks.
To Trinity Baseball 2021. Sorry that we're doing this postseason award presentation virtually. I would prefer that we were able to meet in person, but we'll make the best of a bad situation. Want to first of all say to those veteran players and players, particularly our seniors, who have had to navigate the complexities of a COVID season the last couple years, well done for finishing this year despite a lot of adversity. You guys have shown a lot of resilience, and I'm really proud of all of you for just going with the flow and showing flexibility and getting through these last couple of years. We were able to get a handful of games, less than we normally would this year, but you guys have closed strong. In fact, the way you closed in that almost win at Fredericksburg Christian in our DAC playoff game was really exciting to watch, and I was honored to be part of that. You guys should feel proud of the way you've handled yourselves these last 2 years, and I hope you recognize that your team baseball play of the last couple weeks has really been an improvement from the way you started. I'll have more to say about each of the players and coaches individually after our final game, but I did want to say a thank you to a couple of important people that need to get public recognition. Coach Rector, Mike Rector, has been with coaching my right-hand man, third base coach, hitting coach for the last 7 years. There's no way we would be able to run a baseball program with the success we've had without Mike present. Kevin Frank, who helped this year for the first time, coaching first base and being a part-time bus driver and providing Chick-fil-A to the guys in some games. Kevin, you've been great help. Thank you for all of your assistance. And lastly, but not least, Mia Dovgaluk, our manager this year, has been fantastic in learning how to keep score. She learned to keep score for the first time this year, watching a 1952 World Series game. She's been great helping out with field prep and doing scorekeeping and stats for the game, and has been sort of an all-around team mom. But the reason we're having this video virtually is to present the main presentation of the Coaches Award this year. And the guy that gets the award this year has been Mr. Consistent, He's been our best overall player in a lot of different categories, showing great leadership through example. The fastest guy on the team, batting leadoff, hitting .333 this year with a slugging average of .592, has been a rock in the outfield and has been our most effective pitcher with an ERA of 1.75. Joey Gardner is our coach's award winner this year. Probably the highlight of his season, the highlight of breaking the record books in our win over Nova Lions, hitting for the cycle and driving in 6 runs. Joey, congratulations, and I hope to say some similarly great things about all of our individual players when we finish up at the end of the year. Thanks.
Hello, Trinity family. I'm happy to have been coaching this team this year. We've had an inaugural season finally after 2 years of trying. Very happy that our girls were able to compete and play a couple games and get better. All of our girls I'm very proud of for everything that they've been through and done, and the learning and the energy that they bring to practice every day. But one of the players really kind of stood out this year, and that was Evelyn Crouch. She just has been at everything, gone above and beyond, and continues to smile and have fun through it all. So I'm very happy to announce her as this year's recipient of the Coaches Award. Thank you. Have a good day.
Hello, tennis family. What a promising year we had amidst COVID and guys being quarantined for weeks at a time. We had 10 players on the team. 8 were first-year players, 5 freshmen, 1 sophomore, 1 junior, and 3 seniors. So our team is young, and we gained valuable experience this year. We'll have 7 returning players. We played 5 matches before the DAC tourney and won 2 of them. The 2 seniors that we had join the team were great additions. They blended in with everyone, and their experience in other sports were able to encourage and contribute to this year's team. I only wish they had started playing tennis sooner. Thank you, Zach Whistler and Seth Woodward, for your positive leadership. I have to thank Curtis Liebegot, our captain, who played 4 years on the team. What a pleasure watching him compete and mature as a person and a player. We wish you the very best, Curtis, in college and life. My coaches were amazing. Parker Norman hit and fed balls to these guys and is largely responsible for their improvement. Kim Miller is such a pleasure to have on the court. She keeps me grounded and always makes the game fun. Thank you both so much. Returning players, you need to play throughout the summer and the fall. Now our Coaches Award. This year it goes to a freshman who proceeded to win all of his singles matches and most of his doubles matches. Congratulations on winning your matches at #1 singles, but most importantly, the humility that you showed while doing it. I am pleased to announce the Coaches Award goes to Luke Wang. Congratulations, Luke. Thank you, Trinity family, for a great year and your support.
Hi, I'm Steve Gehling, the varsity golf coach. I've been privileged now to be in my 5th year here, and I'd like to first off congratulate the entire team for a very good season. Our overall record was 6-6 and with no ties. We had our DAC championship last Monday at a Bowling Green golf course. 2 of our players were selected on the all DAC team, Jenna and Christopher. Both had season-long performances that were very good, very consistent. We can always count on Jenna and Christopher not only putting in 100%, but also providing us with 2 good solid scores to count on every match. For those of you that aren't familiar, we play 6 players every match and we take the top 4 scores. And again, Jenna and Christopher performed very well throughout the entire season, hence they were selected to be on the all DAC team. The Coaches Award this year. It was an easy decision for me, simply because I've known William for a long time. I've known him his entire high school career. I can count on him to put in 100%, whether it's practice, whether it's a match. He is always there early. He always stays late. But what's more important than golf is his character. William shows in his daily actions that he has the Spirit of God in everything that he does. He leads by example, not only for his teammates, but also those last year during the fall season that we had for the first time. There were 4 other seniors that were on the team, and William immediately assumed the leadership role with his fellow classmates as well. So not only does he lead the freshmen, or actually 8th graders through the 11th graders, but he also led his fellow classmates as well. And that's the true mark of a leader, when a person can influence for the better their peers, and William certainly did that. William also has the character to succeed. I know that Trinity has also molded him into the fine young man that he is, but I know that he will do very well in college. Whether he decides to major in psychology or whether he majors in political science, I know that he will do extremely well. So again, congratulations to William for our Coaches Award.
Hi guys, I just want to congratulate everybody who participated in the program for having a great season. This has been a season of a lot of change. Last year we didn't have a season, the plug got pulled and we didn't even have track. And then this year we've got new coaches and some new faces, some new athletes running. So there's been a lot of change, and so that can be difficult sometimes, just adjusting to all the changes. But we have come through that older time frame and come into this kind of new era of track, and you guys are all looking great. You guys have all adjusted, you're working hard. We've had some great individual performances this year, some great team performances. Our guys have actually won first place in several meets, so we've got a lot to be proud of. So thank you guys for all the work you've done, for the hard work you've put into making this successful, for just listening to coaches and being coachable, and for doing your best. There's a lot to be taken from that, a lot to be learned, and you guys have learned those lessons well, and I think we have a great future as a program. So I want to make mention of a couple of awards that we are giving out. I want to mention for the runners, the Coaches Award for the boys and the girls. So first of all, for the girls, I'd like to present the Coaches Award to Caroline Ames. She has had a fabulous season. She has set a couple of school records in her event, and also had some of the most exciting moments we've ever had on the track, as she's chased a couple girls down in the 4x400 relay and just made those events really exciting. So Caroline, you've worked hard, you've shown leadership, and you've put this girls program in a better place because of your season, so congratulations. And then for the boys side, I want to congratulate a young man who's been part of the program, both with cross country and track, for a number of years, and really risen to the top. He's had some great moments on the track, and he's an absolutely fabulous runner. He's also set some school records in his events this year. But more importantly, he has become, I think, the leader of this team. Everybody has looked to Dylan for leadership. They all respect him, his work ethic, his actual abilities, and the times he's putting up. All of it has just earned some respect from everybody in the program. So Dylan, great season. We're going to miss you. You've done a fabulous job working for this program over the years, and we really appreciate you. All right, well, thanks everybody. Thanks for a great season, and hopefully we see all of you runners who are not seniors out on the track next year, and maybe we pull in some some others as well and really build this into something special. Thanks, guys.
Hey everyone. All right, so one of the things that's a little different about track and field in this situation is actually there's two separate bits to it. Track element, where you got the awards from Coach James, and then the field element, which is one of the areas I specialize in. So in the field area, we actually have our own coaches award for each of the boys and the girls divisions. In the girls division, I just want to go and say this athlete has been doing a tremendous amount of effort, is incredibly fun to coach, is one of those people who pays attention to detail. It's a rare quality to be able to have, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how this person develops in future years. And I'm especially looking forward to seeing how she competes at state on Friday. Coach's award for the girls goes to Kira Conson. In the boys division, I wish I had more time to work with this kid. He's been amazing. I've only had him for really about a season and a half, considering we didn't even have a full season last year. But he's already got, after just one meet, the school record for the boys shot and the boys disc. He's only making it even better in distance, not only in practice time, but matching what he's done in the discus area and increasing in shot in the more recent meets. So we're really hotly anticipating what he can do at states, especially in discus. Coach's award for the boys goes to Stephen Preston. So those are the awards. Been really excited having you guys out here this spring, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how you guys are going to be able to train up and develop for next spring when we take even more guys and girls to state. So train up, hydrate. I'll see you next spring.
Hello everyone. Hey, this is Friday, the day after our big Highland DAC championship game. Wow, what a season, and what a way to finish the DAC. The effort was just crazy. You all left it all out on the field, and you all did a great job. All the coaches agree that you checked off all the boxes. Everything that we've gone through, practices, you all did it. Thank you so much. This was truly an amazing season. And remember what we said from the get-go, this is, it's new beginnings. And it's only the beginning for great things to come. Hey, look back through this season, I have to most certainly thank the coaches. I have to thank our managers. Wow, Lucas and Chris, what an amazing job you all did for us. Always there, always doing the things needed. Our captains, you all started this great season. You all were, you served the team and you were great leaders, and you took everybody in. Remember everybody, hey, it's not about leading, it's about serving. And wherever you are on the team, our coaches were serving, our managers were serving. Even I'm not even calling ball boys and ball girls, I'm gonna call them ball managers. Our ball managers actually ran some of these games. And to watch Highland gasping for air because our boys were sprinting, getting balls, that was awesome to watch. And to even hear their coach one time say, we were getting the balls too fast. That was, it was kind of funny. I kind of laughed to myself that they were gasping. But think about this. This was a big group of coaches that did different things to help our managers, our captains. How about the girls on the sideline? I really appreciated them being involved in the game. Our teammates were cheering you on, and everybody was encouraging those around them. This is a total unit. Total unit. Thank you all. The Coaches Award is about everything that I'm about. We don't go into life being a leader. We go into life first serving others. And when we serve others, we learn how to lead. Lauren Allen, some amazing years here at Trinity. Thank you for helping on the boys' side. Thank you for being a leader and serving others on the girls' side. But Lauren Allen is everything that this soccer program is supposed to be about. She's about the culture that Coach Press and I want, and she's about others. This team is not about any eyes on the team. It's not about any individuals. It's about the team first. And that's what Lauren Allen's about. So this year, Lauren Allen gets the Coaches Award. Thank you, Lauren. I really do appreciate it. Abby Wambach led our Olympic team. 3 Olympics in a row as a co-captain. 3 Olympics in a row as champions of our Olympic team. Her very last Olympics, she was benched. She wasn't the captain anymore, and she wasn't even starting. But Abby stepped up on the sideline and she encouraged her teammates. And you think about it, wow, this was a captain that did everything for years for the Olympic team. And she stood on the sideline and she didn't pout, she didn't whine, she didn't get mad. She still believed in the system. And one of her quotes was, if you can't lead from anywhere, then you are a leader nowhere. And Abby led from the bench, cheering on the starters. At the end of that Olympics, when they won it, they were asked, what was the reason why? What were some of the reasons why? Most of the girls on that starting team, there was one reason that kept surfacing, and the main reason. And the main reason was the encouragement from Abby Wambach from the sidelines. What an amazing thing to be able to say. She served others and she still led them. So think about that in life. This program's not just about soccer. It's about life. And we've had plenty of life lessons this year and plenty of individual achievement, but mostly team achievement. And that was an awesome thing to see. I'm gonna check my notes, make sure I've closed this out and got it all in. But thank you everybody, parents. What an awesome job you all did supporting us and getting the girls to things on time and your encouragement. Thank you all. And again, a great season. And again, remember, we started out saying from the beginning, this is only the beginning. Thank you all for watching this and listening to this. Hopefully we'll see the girls on the pitch with some extra training this summer and maybe in the fall. And we're going to keep this train rolling. See you later.
Hey guys, Coach here. Just wanted to talk about the season, how great it was in so many different ways. I think one of my favorite parts is how kind of storybook it was. Good stories don't have. It's not just up and up and up. We had the ups and we had downs and ups and downs back and forth. Went through a lot of adversity, and I'm just really proud of us to coming through it. And making a lot of progress, and individually as a team. When we had kind of that spurt with like Wakefield and Highland, and how that didn't feel great, losing those games that were very winnable. But then we had what hopefully isn't just the climax of our season, but one of the climaxes being beating Highland at their home, which we have never done before in my tenure. So it's very special to me, and I'm very glad the seniors, especially because in a way I kind of graduate with you guys. I started when you guys were freshmen. We go through your 4 years here together, and it's so great to see you guys develop from little freshmen that had no idea what they're doing, most of you, into like superstar players. Some were playing in college, some could if they wanted to, but they're focusing on academics. I'm proud of you guys for doing that. And so for my coach's award this year, in the past, I've never really done it as, the best player, quote unquote, on the team. I don't think that's the way to do it. But it's kind of funny how it works out this way, in that it is honestly one of our best players. I'm giving it to Lawson Haynes, not just because, just we feel bad that he got hurt and wasn't able to help us on the field as much as he could have, and we know he could have. But just the stuff off the field that he did after he got injured. Like, he was a huge, huge help to me. I joked around calling him Coach Haynes, and I mean it honestly, very literally, because he really helped me, going back and forth with him, talking about game plan stuff and how we can help the team in any way, shape, or form. He would usually approach me about it. It wasn't just me asking him, but he helped the guys. Like, just in this last practice, he was there working on guys doing shooting and stuff, and in ways that only Lawson really knows, because Lawson is such a smart offensive player, literally the smartest offensive player I've coached with. And I'm glad that he was able to contribute despite his unfortunate injury and stuff, but I thought he deserved the coach's award this year, so I gave it to him.
Hey team, I am sitting here recording this video right after our Highland game today, as we were runners up for the DAC, which is incredible. You guys fought so well, everyone hustled, and I just loved being out there and seeing us really come together against such a tough team. This year's been weird through COVID and stuff, but everyone has really risen to the occasion and pulled together and just made it the best. We went through highs and lows, and we had some really great victories and some really great games where we learned a lot, and it grew us more as a program and as a team and sisters in Christ. I'm so excited for the years to come, and I just am grateful for you guys as my first team here at Trinity. I wish I could sit here and talk about every single one of you individually, because each and every one of you brings so much to the team and have such unique gifts and talents that you bring in through heart and hustle and just love for each other, love for Jesus, and love for the sport. So I'm so grateful for that, and thank you so much for coming out this year and playing. We had the best seniors this year with Lindsay, Gabby, Callie, and Hunter. You guys came in with such excitement for the program and the team and led so well. So thank you so much for serving our team as leaders really well. And I'm so excited to see the things you go on to in college and what you pursue in your profession and in life. It's amazing. Always come back to visit, please. I will miss you greatly, and I know we all will. This year's Coaches Award goes to Emmy Williams. Emmy, you're a legend. You showed so much resilience, such hard work, such excellent character, and you literally left it all on the field every single game. I love how much I could depend on you, how you came prepared each and every day. You didn't miss anything, and you were ready to serve your team in such a unique way. I'm so grateful for you. You have so much talent and so much love for lacrosse and for your friends and your sisters in Christ and Jesus. So thank you so much for all of your hard work this year. Guys, as this year has come to an end, I just want to get excited for next year and what we can build on. And we have a lot of juniors next year. So I am so excited to beat Highland and to just win it all. Guys, we have grown so much together, and I am so fired up. And I'm ready to be back here with you next year. So enjoy your summer, get tons of rest, but also be playing some wall ball. I'm always here no matter what, whenever you guys need anything. Thanks so much, team. Go Griffins.